All right.
What's
All
up,
right, Joe. Welcome.
everybody?
Doing it. All right.
What's up?
It's the 30s perspective. We've been gone for a while, but now we're back.
Yeah.
We're back. Shout out to Lady Leash, Alicia Page. She just had a beautiful baby girl while we were on break. And she
was
number two.
Jeez. It's been that long. That long. That's crazy.
Ain't that crazy? So shout out to her. All right, B Mike, you can take over.
I can take over? All right. Well, see, this is 30s perspective. Y'all know what it is. We got an hour of arts and media from the millennial mindset. So tonight, of course, Sherelle Unique, being B Mike. But we got our special guest here, Sakina Rankins and Tokay Digital.
That's right.
All right. So let's go ahead and get started, man. I got a little icebreaker for y'all, So I mean, we haven't been making an episode for a few months here. So it's a new year, it's 2022. How'd y'all spend y'all New Year's Eve? What y'all do?
New Year's Eve, I went to church and I brought my year in praying like I like to do because I grew up in church and going to church for New Year's. So I kind of like to, at least when we're crossing over from the one year to the next, I like to be in prayer. Sometimes I'll go somewhere after that. I didn't this time, but that was that.
You take communion on New Year's Eve. Getting some of that sacramental wine.
Sacramental wine.
I don't know. For me, New Year's is different for me. Sherelle knows, but spiritually, I don't celebrate it in December. It's more in spring for me. But yeah, so it was just, I grilled out kind of another day.
All right. I'm with that grill as well. All right, Sakina, what you do for New Year's Eve?
Well, me and my cousins had a digital New Year's Eve party. So we just Zoomed and we played some games and watched the ball drop.
I popped in on that right before I went to Tabernacle. I popped in on her New Year's Eve Zoom.
So who's hosting the ball drop? Like, is it like Ryan Seacrest? Who's hosting the ball drop?
I don't know.
Dick Clark is dead, so who's hosting the ball drop?
They had a couple people though. I think they was trying to get the one dude off stage because he was drunk on MSNBC.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yo, he went in. He came in there. He was drunk. He just went in on folks.
Yes.
I remember that. Yeah. That was funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was with Ryan Seacrest. I think it was Ryan Seacrest. Then he blamed Ryan Seacrest for making the drink. Something like that.
Yeah, but you know what? I miss the big New Year's things though. Like when you used to have MTV stuff, you had all the artists that used to come on and they'd be lit. They'd be super lit, especially the rock stars. Like they came in giving no Fs. And I miss that though. It was a party. And I mean, with COVID, it dampened things, but people found it a way, or at this point, they just don't care anymore.
At that point, they're like, hey, I got my booster, whatever happens. YOLO, do it.
Right.
Yo, right. So we're all millennials. Y'all remember the tension of New Year's Eve 1999 for Y2K?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Everybody thought like the Middle Ages were going to come back. It was about to be purged and we're going to murder everybody.
Right.
Prince.
Look, I was a big Terminator and I was like, Skynet about to drop.
Oh, Skynet.
It was about to go down.
That's funny. Yeah. All right. So for mine, actually, I was kind of happy not to have a gig this year because normally I'm out DJing something somewhere and doing some kind of event. Stayed in and made sushi. For the first time, we made our own sushi. Like I got a whole sushi kit, and we got the fish and avocado and the cucumbers and the rice and the seaweed and the man, I gotta show y'all pictures, man. It turned out beautiful.
I got the pictures on my Facebook. I do it all the time. I've been making sushi forever.
Saving mad money, yo. I'm like, Hell yeah. I don't gotta
Listen.
go to sushi bar ever again.
Ask Sherelle about my skills. And she'll tell you when it comes to
Make some
cooking,
Philly rolls.
it's what I do. I did the
Well,
Philly
good
rolls,
thing is you're not cooking sushi.
No, if you tempura, bro. Tempura.
No. If I'm doing it all the way. I had the raw tuna and salmon at night. Made some Philly rolls with the cream cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Cooked it up. It was awesome.
Definitely.
All right, cool. That's y'all New Year's Eve. Now, so part of the icebreaker we got on here is the new movies that came out. Specifically, some of my favorite right now is this new Spider-Man, No Way Home, Ghostbusters, and The Matrix.
Now, I haven't finished Ghostbusters yet. I'm like,
I watched it twice.
I'm a quarter of the way through. I haven't finished it yet. But
what are you waiting on?
It just I have ADD at home. I can't when I'm watching a movie at home, I'm doing like 10 billion other things too.
Wait, what is Ghostbusters on right now? What are you watching it
on? No comment.
Wait, you still got the bootleg of the people walking in front of the
what? It's super clear. It's super
they
clear.
upgraded since then. There's some sites that you can go on.
Yeah. No, I need you to share that after the podcast, man, because I want to watch it a third time.
Right.
No, yeah.
I can't do spoiler alerts. I thought you saw all these already.
I didn't see Ghostbusters. Only like a quarter of it.
Damn, whoa.
You gonna make this hard for us. How we gonna talk about something?
For real.
There's some moments in there that take you back to the 80s and 91.
Man, I mean, they were so good with the details. Like, this. All right. I gotta say this.
That's fine. I mean, we all know what's gonna happen. A monster gonna come. They gonna kill it.
No, hold on.
There's so much more.
It ain't just a monster.
Right.
It's Gozer the Gozerian. Okay, listen.
Yes.
Oh, you was into that, huh?
Listen.
Oh yeah.
Listen. Then you had the little Stay Puft Marshmallow Men. The little Stay Puft dudes.
All that. Man, all right. So I gotta say this. Like, I know they did the whole kind of try to reboot it with the all-female cast and all that stuff. And I felt they didn't do that right. This sequel is how a sequel's supposed to be done. Ghostbusters Afterlife is how, and they still had the girl power. It was awesome. They had the whole girl power thing, and it worked. It worked so well.
Okay,
and this is how it's supposed to be done.
Now I'm even more excited to watch it, to finish it, rather.
Good. For real, this is how it should have been.
I never want to discredit the effort that they put in to Ghostbusters 2016, but that movie was horrible.
It was, but you know what? They were riding on the special effects. They want to ride it out. They want to push it on the special effects. Yeah, all girls.
I liked it. It was all right. It wasn't
listen, what was the storyline?
All the girls came together and they started killing ghosts.
There was
what you described was half the plot of Spice World.
Right.
Remember that movie?
Spice World.
Spice up your life.
Yeah.
Spice up your life.
That's right.
I liked it. Girl power. I like Melissa McCarthy. I thought it was funny. I liked it.
It has its moments.
And I like
it has its moments.
But what they tried to do
crazy black comedian. What's her name?
Leslie Jones.
Yes.
I liked Leslie in it. Like, I liked it.
Come on now, they misused their cameos because they brought in all the people and they misused the cameos. They for everything that was kind of funny, they had something twice as not funny and not like it was just, and they made Chris Hemsworth like he was so much of an idiot. He needs a caretaker. Like there's no way he survives as a person,
at all.
Adults.
I'm sorry.
But wait, even the shameless plug at the end when they tried to do the original Ghostbuster symbol with the weird
it was a whole
doing too much, doing way too much,
and missing the whole mark.
Because here's the thing: tell me who the villain is. Who is the villainous
That's
ghost?
just like
in that
me.
movie?
Like, I'm not gonna remember all that now.
Hey, now hold on. What did I just say?
Nah,
No.
that's no indication of anything. I just
No,
don't
yes,
it
remember
is.
movies like
Look, I'll
that.
tell you what. I'll tell you why. Ghostbusters 1. Who's the villain?
I don't remember.
The same as Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Oh,
Right,
the
it's the
marshmallow.
Get it?
Oh,
I know.
the
That is,
same as
whoa.
Afterlife.
The Marshmallow Man is not the villain.
No.
Oh,
He
I
was
don't
the
really, I don't know
destroyer.
because I
He
didn't
was
watch
the
Afterlife yet.
manifestation of the destroyer. The villain
Right.
is Gozer.
The Gozerian.
The
Yes.
Bulgarian.
That's the first one. Now, who's the villain in the second one?
You better get this.
I don't
He's
remember.
an ugly white man. Come on.
Marshmallow.
No,
Oh.
there's no marshmallow.
Oh,
God damn it.
come on, man.
Come on, man. It's Vigo the Carpathian.
Yes.
See, I don't know all that stuff. Like
It's
you're talking to somebody that just likes watching it. Like I don't know the names.
Yeah, but you gotta know the villains. The
Only villain I remember.
The villain makes the
Only
movie.
villain I remember is Marshmallow Man.
He wasn't a villain.
That's not a villain.
He's still a villain to me. he used to come in, wreck
Nah.
shop, and leave.
Nah. Ray Stantz came up with that in the heat of the moment. It wasn't
Because
supposed to happen.
Your mind and get prepared for the destroyer. He's gonna
Okay.
be the one that brings destruction. So the
Now,
marshmallow.
what's funny to me is how come when Bill Murray says J. Edgar Hoover, she ain't just go with that.
Yeah,
Right, because he thought of it.
yeah.
Now that would have been funny too, though. But
I don't know, but I want to finish this one. You know what's another?
all right,
Look, Shang-Chi is super hard. And like I told
is.
Chris, aka Tokay Digital, I actually like Shang-Chi just a hair more, just a hair, tiny little
No.
baby smidgen more
Oh,
than Spider-Man. Just a pinch.
You on your own there.
Just a
No,
no, I'm
well,
not. I'm really
well,
not
no.
on my own.
No,
Yeah,
she's
you are.
not. But
Man,
I still edge it out to Spider-Man. But
hell yeah.
we did have this conversation about the way that they handled Shang-Chi. It felt like it should exist because it didn't lean too much on superhero. It just felt like a movie that followed culture that happened to have those kung fu elements to it. So
Which is how it should be.
Right. It wasn't forced down your throat. You were
Right.
able to enjoy it. And the same thing I said to Sherelle was it didn't have the appropriation to it, so to speak. It didn't force the agenda on you to be like, oh, we have to have this kind of character in order to make this movie. And it's like a pointless additive for no reason. It literally, everything that was in it should have been in it.
What get
All right. Sakina, I want to get Sakina on this. Sakina, what you think?
Y'all speaking Chinese to me.
That's funny she says that.
You know what?
Right.
That's funny you said that because it's called Shang-Chi for a reason.
Right.
That's why I'm just sitting here quiet. I'm letting y'all speak because this is not my realm.
I'll be on the next topic because this time.
I think Shang-Chi is awesome.
Now I gotta go back and watch these movies.
You do. Shang-Chi is awesome. Shang-Chi is awesome. I'm telling you, Spider-Man No Way Home gave me everything I wanted.
I gave Shang-Chi the edge because it was non-stop action, excitement, and that's it. Action and excitement from the very top to the very bottom. It was interesting. The story was intriguing. The action was fire. It was just from beginning to end. I was like just in it. Now Spider-Man, I love Marvel. Spider-Man, and I'm not mad at this, had a whole lot of story. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I'm not mad at it. I expected it. Had a whole lot of story, and then it had a few slow moments, which I expected. I'm not mad at it either. But that's what gave, for me, And then especially with Shang-Chi being a brand new, you gotta tell the story, you gotta bring us to speed. I've never seen
Who didn't brought the speed? He's not new.
Well, the general public didn't know who Shang-Chi was.
Oh man, that ain't my fault.
Who he is.
Right,
And,
look,
it's a starter. What's it called when it's the origin? It's the
origin
story.
Origin movie like that. You usually do have a lot of slow moments. You're trying to figure out who's who, and you know. And this was the first origin story that I've seen that from top to bottom, I was just like.
Well, good, because I don't want them to kill Uncle Ben again.
That's
right. Well, wait. Before we get into that, though,
Spider-Man for me, just the hair, because it was just consistent all the way through. Spider-Man had some moments where I was like, okay, please be good.
But I'll say this with Shang-Chi, because Sherelle doesn't dig into movies, you missed a lot of the
obviously
Easter
not.
Right. You missed a lot of the Easter eggs. You saw the people that had the extracts still in them when they were fighting in the cage room. You had people from Black Widow that were fighting there. These characters are those small Easter eggs. Even having Abomination come back from the original Incredible Hulk, you know, and he evolved from that weird CG perspective that they had him and fighting Wong in the cage. That to real Marvel fans takes it back to phase one. Because
and you know what? You might have the point here. I think maybe, like, because to me, Spider-Man No Way Home, I think it was made for the fans instead of the casual watcher. Maybe that's the difference.
Yes.
And I am a fan, but I'm not like, I wasn't getting the comic books or anything. Like, I just
I was though. I was reading the comic books as a kid.
So was I.
And I love Spider-Man. I thought it was everything. I just give it like just a pinch more.
Now, did you see it in the theaters?
Yeah, I saw Shang at my dad's house and Spider at the theater.
I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah, you saw it in the theaters, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Or wait, it's okay, digital. You saw it in the theaters, right?
Yeah.
So
yes,
when I went, there was cheers throughout the movie. Like crowd roaring cheers.
Yeah.
I don't think Shang-Chi got the same response.
See, I can't say that because I went to see Shang-Chi in theaters too. And there were only so many moments you could really cheer for him because the setup and the emotional payoff tried to come in the same movie, and you can't do that. Because the problem is coming from Iron Man 3, having the fake Mandarin, then getting the real Mandarin, you don't get to see his brutality. See, at least in Iron Man 3, you hoped that he would really do these things, and then you got the pivot.
The actor dude, right? Threw you all up.
And it was like, come on, I wanted to see the Mandarin with 10 rings, making Iron Man freeze and do all these things, and you didn't get it. So then when you get the Shang-Chi, and you see how powerful the rings are, I wanted to see more brutality from him. Like you saw him in like the not Middle Ages, but that Shogun era. And that was cool. But it was like, okay, fast forward. He's had the 10 rings this long. They function like this behind doors, and we didn't see it. We only see Shang-Chi going, I don't want to be my father. My mother died.
Yeah, but they gotta leave something for the sequel. You know, they gotta leave something.
But what? The Mandarins did. They're
gonna have something.
They're gonna have sequels.
Who else?
Nobody stays dead. Nobody stays dead.
Nobody stays dead.
But who is his outside of the Mandarin? Who is his villain? Who is his rival?
I don't know.
You don't find out though.
Listen, no, because here's what you run into. He is now putting himself in that position for Heroes for Hire, where you already have Luke Cage and you have Iron Fist. So Shang-Chi is just a more fleshed out Iron Fist. That's what you get.
Yep. Very true.
Well,
so we'll see what happens though.
New movie though, Encanto. If you haven't seen Encanto.
I haven't watched Encanto yet. Do I need to watch it?
We're actually going to watch that in school tomorrow at my job.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie for the
singing
kids.
the freaking song.
The songs are great.
Yes.
And the storyline is great. And I like.
I mean,
I'm down for it.
They were rude though. Like they didn't care about Bruno.
I mean,
Yeah,
everybody got a family member where it's like we don't talk about them.
Yo, I'm for real. And one of my gigs coming up, I'll mix that song along with some Bruno Mars. I'm gonna make it happen. We're gonna do that.
Yeah, right.
You know he gonna have it at his concert.
That's
Hell yeah.
I could not get into Bond.
Matrix. Oh, Bond.
I did not see the new Bond, and I'm sad because 2 years ago I was excited for it. Right, I'm a Bond fan, and I wanted to see Daniel Craig's ending for it. Right, I was like, yes, I loved it. He brought Casino Royale, which was the first book, and just through the whole process, I was like, all right, I rock with Daniel Craig's Bond. And this No Time to Die, I wanted to see it, and then I lost interest. It took too long to come out.
I don't know if I too long or what.
For me, I've been against Daniel Craig as Bond from day one. He's just not Bond to me.
Really?
He's not. Think about here's my whole thing about this, right? Sean Connery and Pierce Brosnan, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel they got the swagger, the smoothness, the coolness to be, even the good looks to be Bond. Craig just don't have it. He's just not that chill, smooth with the nice swagger, the nice smooth moves to be Bond. Like, if it was any other action movie, any other character, I'd be down for it. But I'm like, man, this dude looked awkward as fuck compared to his predecessors. Even Roger Moore. Even Roger Moore. Like, and I respect Roger Moore's Bond, but Sean Connery and Pierce Brosnan, that's James Bond. And Daniel Craig is not on their level.
On the movie from day one.
But see,
like for real, when they casted him, I was like, that's who you picked? That's the smoothest English person you can find.
But you gotta take it like this was the origin of Bond. His run.
Oh, did he have plastic surgery to become Pierce Brosnan?
I mean, come on, how many Bonds we had? There's 6 of them. There's
like 6 of them, and I don't even count the other ones.
Right.
We don't talk about them.
Different. You can't count.
We don't talk about them.
Huh?
I got you. We don't talk about the other ones.
We don't talk about Bond.
We talk about them. We don't do Bruno. No Bruno.
Not Broccoli Studios. They don't count. But you look at all of them, because I think Moonraker wasn't Broccoli. That was the other studio. And the one in Vegas was the other studio. And those Bonds were trash. I mean, I have them all on Blu-ray, but they were trash. I mean, you can't deny it. But Daniel Craig's take on Bond, especially in Casino Royale, he felt gritty. He felt like he just got that 00 status, and it worked. And
he's not even smooth. He's not even like
he wasn't smooth.
And Pierce Brosnan, they got the little snappy little comebacks. They got the shit down.
So he ain't got enough swagger for B Mike.
He don't got it.
They jumped in it once Bond was established. They weren't playing Bond learning how to be smooth.
Okay,
they were playing Bond.
That type of personality isn't learned. Those type of things, being a sarcastic ass to villains, that's not learned. That's just who you are. Like, you don't develop that. I bet you Bond was a smart ass in high school. Like, come on.
But with the villains they gave him, could he really have those snappy comebacks? Because Lachief, all he did was pour blood. He cried blood. I mean, you could have kind of went in.
There's all kind of stuff. Think about the villains that Sean Connery dealt with.
They were more cartoonish, though. They were more cartoonish. You can't say that. Like,
but even Pierce Brosnan's villains, they weren't necessarily super cartoonish. I mean,
the only one that was super cartoonish
was who?
The only one that was super cartoonish was not Die Another Day. There's the one with Michelle Yeoh in it.
Okay, that was
elaborate dude.
The newspaper guy. He had an evil newspaper guy.
Yeah,
of course. And he stole his girl before it even started. Right. Her already been his.
So he ain't got enough swag for B Mike.
He don't.
What about King Richard, dog? King Richard.
King Richard was an awesome movie. It was better than I expected.
I liked King Richard.
King Richard was great. Will Smith did his thing again.
I didn't get a chance to dig in, but I do want to catch up on it.
Yo, catch up on that one. That was unexpected.
Another cool movie I'm gonna throw out there is Nobody.
Nobody. What you talking about?
It's an action movie. I can't think of who's in it. I'll tell you in a
Because
minute.
nobody's in it.
No.
Right. I like Nobody.
But nobody's good. It's an action movie.
It's the one with the white dude and they break into the okay. Yeah. I saw previews.
All that.
All right, I'll check that one out. Now, something that's not new, but I want y'all to check out that I rewatched and I was like, people forgot, is Gunpowder Milkshake.
Gunpowder Milkshake.
It's like the Kingsman, but it's all women.
And
it's awesome.
I was gonna watch it, and then
that
kind of didn't catch my attention.
Nah, watch Gunpowder Milkshake because it got Cersei from Game of Thrones. It got Angela Bassett. It got Michelle Yeoh, whatever. Yeah, her crossing title hidden dragon chick.
You saw
you
that?
like it? All right, Sakina's back. All right, something she saw.
I feel out of the loop.
Hutch Mansell.
Who?
I mean, I'm sorry. I just said that. Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Connie Nelson. RZA.
And Jizza? Is Jizza in there? Just RZA?
No.
Y'all leave Jizza out. Jizza don't do
Christopher
shit.
Lloyd. All of them are in Nobody.
Christopher Lloyd.
That's what it says.
Doc Brown's in this?
Look, check out Nobody.
All right, y'all, we gotta move on.
We gotta move on.
Move on. We gotta keep moving. All right, next. Drake in Hot Sauce Condom.
Oh, yes. So,
all right. So,
this is saying the